5 play sessions. This is part 1 of Scavenger's Feast for the game Star Wars Edge of the Empire. Enjoy! Alright, so you guys were hired by a Duros named Doran Baz. He wanted you to transport him a little secretly to this city in Bespin called Horizon. And so,
what's that race?
The Duros, they're like blue. They got big red eyes, and they're just.
Oh yeah, I remember the action figure.
Yeah.
In the book, Cad Bane.
Cad Bane's one. They have some in the cantina. The Nemoidians are actually related to them, so they look kind of like that, where they've got that kind of either noseless or kind of tiny nose or something. But he's hired you guys. He's paying you 8,000 credits.
Oh yeah.
And an optional 3,000 for the ride back. He's transporting him and a container full of a substance called Gildanium, which is like bars of that, which is kind of like it's kind of like gold. You know, it's for usually people use it for like large transactions, like kind of either large, big industrial or big governmental things. It's not something that you can just like trade in directly for. It's like working with gold. Countries, big government. Big governments, big companies could easily trade gold for whatever its value is. But if I hand you a thing, you'd have to like find someone to buy it. So, but it's a large container of that. He wants you to protect him on, take him there and then protect him on his way to his to this assignment.
You're actually going to do it, not just take a gold? Good for us.
You must not have heard of our reputation.
So you guys arrive. You arrive at Bespin.
Hey, this planet isn't orange.
The brochures were wrong.
And so you guys are headed. It's this one platform. This one city platform floating out in there called Horizon. You may have heard of it. It used to be like 20 years ago, maybe just around the Clone Wars. It used to be like a bit of a boom town. There was a storm almost of Tabana gas, like a little kind of atmospheric kind of condensed part of it, and they were just making a killing off of it. And then at some point it just dried out, and it's kind of, it's all gone downhill from there. So it looked like, for a while, it looked like it was going to, rival Cloud City maybe as the place in Bespin. But now it's hit some hard times. But so you guys head over there. You guys are heading to an old casino resort called the Starlight, and there are like 2 places to land there, but they're both taken. So you guys have to land at one of the stations, kind of not across the entirety of the city, but a bit of a ways. So you guys land in there. You start heading down the ways. It is very obvious this place used to be really good. There used to be a polish on this place and had really clean kind of, Cloud City kind of has what it used to have. But now it's fallen into disrepair. It hasn't been cleaned well. And as you guys go, you start off, it's outside. There's a whole bunch of buildings out there. It's a lot more open than Cloud City is, where it's a lot of, it's a lot more kind of like you can see the sky. Mm-hmm. Even if it's like under glass or something, kind of like a mall with like a lot of like walkways and stuff in the upper levels. And as you guys walk through the path, what's the order? Who's in the front of this?
Well, first off, now that we have a sort of character change up on the ship. Mm-hmm. Is his new character with us?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So this is months later?
Yeah, this is months later from the last one.
Okay. Out of curiosity, is he still the pilot, or
apparently not.
Not really.
Okay.
I think not.
So why don't you describe your new character?
Jarek is a bit younger than my last character. I'd imagine he'd be about 25, 26 years old.
He's human then?
Yeah, he is a human again.
What's his name again?
Jarek. Jarik. And so he's kind of in, let me see, kind of puffy clothing. Where is it? Yeah, he's got kind of armored clothing, but you can't really tell, but he's got puffed up kind of clothing. He's a little more unshoveled. He's kind of scruffy beard a little bit, and but he's got kind of a laid back attitude.
Is he?
Does he look like he knows what he's doing, or does he look like a rook since he's young?
More toward he knows what he's doing.
So is he obviously like armed?
Yes,
Or is
yes, he would obviously be armed.
I mean, is it obvious if you look at him? Does he look?
Well,
Does he look dangerous?
He's got a blaster rifle on him, which
Oh,
is
okay.
big enough where he's not really going to be able to hide it
Yeah.
very well. So that's on him. Someone else gonna have something?
What's the clothes about? I mean, is it just a certain look from like a certain type of planet? Would he fit in most places?
No, kind of nondescript clothing. Nothing that's really points to one culture or not.
Is it more from the core planet kind of look, or is it more outer rim?
I would say more. Yeah, more core planets.
Okay.
And more underworld or more standard commoner kind of clothes?
More standard commoner kind of clothing.
So he's not like a street punk or anything like that.
No.
He just has obviously large clothes on.
Yeah,
Maybe
just kind of
hiding
big puppy
something.
clothes,
Yeah.
but nothing that really points out to, oh my gosh, he's the toughest dude or anything like that.
And you guys probably took him on maybe like a month or so ago because of what's happened the last couple. You're like, maybe I need someone who.
We need someone who can shoot.
Security.
Security, yes.
Now, who's flying the ship's a whole different story. Any of you technically can. So
I guess I fly a lot. I have pretty good agility.
We have an autopilot?
You used to talk a lot of mess, so let's see what you got now.
but that's in the air. So what's the order? Who's in the front of this?
Well, I'm leading.
Okay.
Unless anyone else says anything.
Okay.
No.
Behind you will be Baz. He'll be like kind of second. Now, if you guys can go 2 by 2 or something, there is like a big kind of trunk. Flat. It's square. It's got little hover things to let you push it.
Is he pushing it?
No. Who's pushing it?
I'll push it.
All right.
If somebody suggests that he pushes it, he raises his eyes at you.
I wouldn't mind paying you.
Somehow he's able to say the entirety of, I'm paying you 8,000 credits for this, without actually saying any words. He's able to encapsulate that in his eyes and his face.
So I guess we're taking up the rear?
For the pushing the cargo? Yeah.
No, yeah, well, behind the troop, so it's him and
Jared.
Baz,
And
you're
Baz,
pushing the thing,
Yeah.
and then we're coming up the rear.
Now I should make a droid push the thing. What am I thinking?
He's only got one hand.
My character, I used to have the whole holdout blaster and not be obviously armed. I now carry a blaster pistol on my side.
Okay.
One of those I commandeered during our last event.
Now that you're a pilot.
Yeah. Now that I'm a pilot, things are more dangerous out here than you would think.
Okay, kind of a gunslinger kind of setup.
It's getting that way, yeah. He's been trying out different places to put his pistol,
Gotcha.
and everyone in the group has sort of noticed. Oh, now it's on his right thigh. He had it sort of like slung on his left side for quick draw last time. He's been practicing when he thinks no one's looking.
Oh, okay.
We constantly hear metal hit the floor.
Right.
What's going on in the other room?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what's going on.
Like he tries spinning on his finger, and that never works.
Gotta do that Val Kilmer in the front. Kind of, he holds the one hand up and he's got to draw that way. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might end up that way, but he's trying something else. So.
All right. So you guys are heading through, trying to stay to bigger streets somewhat, but you don't want to cause too much, draw too much attention. But at the same time, you don't want to go through a bunch of alleys, which is.
Does this place look pretty populated, or is it sort of sparse?
Yeah, it's populated, but it doesn't look busy. You look around, and you first thing you see is that everyone here, or very few people here have anything. They all look very kind of destitute. You walk by one place and they have a sign saying they're off. It's mining and they're looking for jobs. And there's a huge line that follows like down the block, and you get the sense that only the first few people are going to get anything. And then you go, you head a little other ways, and you see. There's some people waiting in line to get some food.
Okay.
It's like a charity thing.
A lot of closed up shops.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are kind of shut down, or they're kind of barred off and things like that. A lot of street corners have a bunch of unemployed kind of hooligans kind of like looking around and stuff like that. Looks like people have kind of got their little stakes
So we're walking down a street with 2 sidewalks, or are we going like through alleys?
Yeah, well, there isn't. I mean, there's not like cars or anything, so
Yeah.
it's just like a road.
Okay.
It's more like a medieval town that just has, here's the road you go down,
Mhm.
you know.
So this place isn't empty. It's just really hard times.
Yes, yes.
So that wasn't a tumbleweed I saw. That was a giant thing of Wookiee hair.
Yeah, tasty.
Yeah.
So you guys are going, you're going through like the Star Wars version of Bruce Springsteen song. It's just, you know, hard times.
Oh.
That's awesome. Okay.
Is it like Detroit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
We're in the Detroit at Bespin. Sorry to anybody from Detroit listening.
You know where you live. Come on.
Stay strong. Okay, so you guys head through. You have to take some of the bigger streets. You have to take some of the alleys just to get to where you're going.
Mhm.
Give me a vigilance check from somebody. Average.
That would not be my strong point.
Whoa.
I'll roll
I
it.
have 3 regulars, so I can roll it.
Oh, that's
but I
not
don't
too
have to.
shabby.
I got go with 3 regulars.
Okay, and you said average, so 2.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Let's see, do I want to use any of those? No.
The destiny points you don't have. I'll go ahead and be nice, and I'll upgrade the difficulty for you
Okay.
on a
Like such?
yes.
See what today is going to bring.
Oh, well, successful roll. 3 successes.
And 1 threat? Is that what? Check
Yeah,
what
one
they're
threat.
called again.
Good, because I was like,
You'd think in the lead I'd be vigilant, but I'm sort of messing around with my blaster holster. It's
Okay.
falling down. I'm tying it back up.
I'm
You
pretty sure
notice
yeah,
that some of the
president.
as you guys are going towards you guys are going forward. You notice that some of the toughs around one of the corners is kind of eyeballing you guys, and not just kind of casually either.
I kind of make a coughing sound for a robot. Trying to get your attention because you're walking in front of me, Jarek's attention.
Okay.
So-
Oh. Alright.
So if he looks up or looks back, I'll kind of nod in the direction of the guy that I think is keeping an eye on us.
Okay, you
I don't
guys
know what you make of it. What are our names again? Dr. Dev.
Tana.
That's right.
That's
So,
it.
yeah, I know.
Tana, Dr. Dev, Penn or
Mhm.
PN17, and Jarek.
Here.
And then also start out the blaster. Was it warm up? No.
Heat up the
The-
You don't fire it up because that's actually shooting.
Yeah.
No.
they-
Power up. That's
Power
what I was going
Yeah.
for. No, come
It's been a while. Where's the power switch?
on.
All right, so you guys head through. One of the ways you have to go is kind of the narrow.
Yeah, let's keep my eye on him.
Yeah. Okay. They're kind of behind. You can tell they're just kind of following a little bit. They're kind of like a distance
Oh,
away.
okay, now
They're kind of
following
shadowing a little bit, but they're not like making a play to make a run at you or anything. They're just keeping their distance. So you guys get about halfway through the little alleyway, and there's some doors, but they're all shut, along the ways, and some people come out the front.
I know what I have to say, but I don't say it.
There's behind you, the people behind you. There's 4 of them. There's one of them's an Aqualish. The other 3 Aqualish are the what's it? The Walrusman people.
Mhm.
They're more like bugs, but yeah. The guy got lost his arm in the cantina, and he just got a promotion in his engineering job.
We're gonna have to let you go. That was your drafting arm.
Yeah. In the front, there's in the front there's a guy who looks like he's kind of the guy in charge. He kind of holds himself with a certain swagger. Got like the extra special gold chain on or something.
Oh.
And there's 4 of them in the front. The 4 in the front all look like they're all carrying blaster pistols. Ones in the back have kind of clubs.
So
Or
the-
like not club, like not like wood, but like kind of
Some pipe.
kind of crowbar and pipe and
So when you say
chain.
4 in the front, are they like getting in our way?
Yeah, like there's 4 plus the main guy. So there's 5 in the front who kind of stand and block the
Oh, okay.
one end. And then the other guys are just kind of, hey.
Which I just now noticed.
Yeah. You guys are so focused on them, you guys didn't really pay attention. That's the threat, so. From his perception roll. So the guy up there, he's the one who's not brandishing a weapon, though he has one. So, looks for, what you got there in that container there?
None of your business.
Doran Bass he grabs you, grabs your sleeve, Dev. Looks at you, take care of this. Obviously very perturbed that he's in an alleyway with a bunch of ruffians.
I sort of slide his hand off. I got it. Listen, gentlemen, we're just transporting some power converters, so if you kindly move out of the way, we continue our business. I hate for anyone to get hurt. I sort of got my hand near my blaster pistol.
The Oculus in the back mirror. The guy, power converters go for a lot. I think you should just leave that here and get on. You can just leave this way. That'd be great. Just drop that off. We can take it to wherever you need it to go.
I don't think that's going to happen today, gentlemen.
Out of curiosity, what's the current ranges?
Okay. The guys in the back are medium. Actually, they're both at medium.
Okay. So this conversation is happening somewhat at a distance.
A little bit of a
Can't
distance.
go anywhere, can we, Tanner? It sucks.
Obviously, we're going to have to talk our way out of this.
Oh, that's what you think? Okay. Go Dr. Dev. Captain Dev.
Oh, out of character, it's not going to happen. Listen, maybe we'll buy you a few drinks later. We're kind of on our way. I just would hope you'd step aside. I'm sure there are a lot easier targets on the streets right now, so if you just step aside.
Okay. What are you going at for this? Are you going trying to intimidate him a little bit? There's a little. You could play it that way, or are you trying to? Are you trying to? Yeah. Is it threatening or is it personable?
I guess I'm trying to be personal. It is a little threatening, though, huh? Yeah.
At the end, when you said that easier target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go threatening. So what am I looking at?
That's coercion.
Oh yeah, this is going to be awful. What's the difficulty here?
Okay, difficulty on that is going to be, it's going to be 2.
2, okay.
But it's also going to have 3 setback dice just because of the situation.
All right, Dr. Dev.
They're outnumbered. They're kind of expecting these kind of things.
They don't know who they're messing with.
They don't know who they're messing with. 1 success.
Okay, all right. Some of the guys up front.
I'm as surprised as you are, by the way.
Yeah. Some of the guys up front kind of hesitate a little bit. They kind of they're like, oh, they obviously are. Main guy's still, he's still set on getting the goods. Looks back at his guy a little disgusted and said, "No, I think we're gonna get. I think this is obviously frustrated that that he's losing control of his crew." He then draws his pistol and says, "No, I think you should just leave this right here, right now."
I'll raise my rifle and say something like, "The Maker will not be happy if you interfere with us," in a very not putting up the shit kind of voice, and basically threatening him.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah, after you go. Go ahead.
Okay. Coercion, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think it's 3 gold now. I raised my coercion last time.
Oh.
What's the difficulty?
It's going to be the same, except it's going to be 2 setback.
Okay. And I think I have. Let's me get rid of one of them. What's my? Remove 1 setback for all coercion and deception checks.
Okay.
So, and I don't remember what the difficulty was when you rolled 2 of the 2. So it's 1.
I'm gonna bump it up by 1. We use a destiny point to upgrade.
So that's what we're looking at.
Yep.
Oh.
So I'm using my most. I have the volume turned up on the speaker loud. I'm using
Feedback here.
using my imperial voice.
Ooh.
Oh.
Let's see.
Have we ever rolled a triumph?
So these guys
Yeah.
cancel those. So I get a triumph.
Not on
So
something
2
important,
successes,
though.
a triumph, and 2 threats.
And 2 threat. Okay.
How do you want to play that one out?
They shoot me and leave.
Bang! All right, we're out.
Oh, you can have him.
All right. Take 2 strain for that.
Okay.
And the other guys start like backing away. The guys in the back, the main, the Aqualition, the main guy, look kind of, like, oh no, where'd my crew go? And he goes, fine, I'll remember you guys. He walks away.
You better.
I was hoping some shooting's going on.
Nice
there.
work.
Yeah.
I did not think this would work out.
That was next.
I like looking. He's watching you.
I would have had it, and I pull out my gun, and you go to spin it, and it falls.
Oh.
So can you describe what he looked like a little bit? Since I suspect we might see him again.
In next alley.
He had like a beat up jacket, like kind of a longer coat.
He wasn't unusually big or small.
No, he had
or
some,
just kind of average.
some
No
stubble
human
on
hair
there.
necklace hanging from.
No.
Is he kind of new to kind of this criminal, or does he look like, people don't mess with him?
Like he's wearing a business suit that's a little rough.
He looks.
He's a little scarred up.
He looks like he'd be like the toughest guy in 2 blocks.
Gotcha.
You know?
That's a good.
So that
Okay.
he's used to getting his way here.
From 5th to 7th Street,
Yeah.
everything goes the
In
way
the
he wants it.
lunchroom.
This is
Yeah. All right, so you guys head on over. You get through.
How far are we from our destination, I'm wondering?
You're still a couple of blocks away. You can start seeing it once you get. There's a few parts where you can start seeing outside, above. You get the right vantage point, and you see it. It's kind of a the starlight is. It's kind of like a reverse teardrop, like an upside down. It's like kind of a little narrow on the bottom, and then it goes into a bulb at the top and gets larger and larger every floor.
Does the cart require 2 hands to push it? I assume it just needs to be kind of directed, right?
It should have 2 hands to keep it kind of steady. It still has a lot of mass because it's.
Can I do it even though I only have 1 arm?
It would take you guys longer because you'd have to kind of. It wouldn't be as.
So then
So I think
I
we-
helped
He's in a
him.
panic.
Because I think we should have Jarek with his rifle out and ready, and so that if we have trouble at this point, because it looks.
It's
I'm
So
concerned.
I'll
it's
help.
especially tough for you because you're not especially strong.
That's true.
So you're one-handed doing this is
I know.
not easy.
So I look back at Tana. Like, you want to grab the cart and you get your rifle? I'm afraid we might find some trouble.
Yeah, it's a little less tiring or a little less difficult than pushing a full cart at Costco.
You
You know what I'm saying?
Doing that with one hand's rough.
Yeah,
And
and,
I kick.
and like once you get the momentum, you're going, and then you got to turn. The whole thing goes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's turning sideways.
Oh yeah, forget
Yeah.
about that IKEA ones.
You're like, I want to make a turn. No.
No, I'm still.
Gus.
Yeah.
No, it's not happening.
All right, so you guys, so the resort is like it's. It looks like it's in the process of being kind of cleaned up. Like the bottom portion has like a new thing of paint. There's some people working on it. The top looks pretty bad. Whatever color it has is all gone, and plates falling off, and some stuff exposed. But you get to the bottom. You get over into the entryway, and there's a man. What? Oh, I gotta stop playing with my dice. Making too much noise.
Not that bad.
Yes.
So they get into the entryway, and there's somebody there to greet you. Oh yes, welcome to the Starlight. We're in the process of renovating, but we do have rooms available if you. And of course, the casino is open. What can I do for you? Obviously, you're a big spender. And he looks over.
Is any security around?
You see like a security guard, like
Is he overweight
tired.
and eating a
Yeah,
donut?
He's old.
he should be. You know, he kind of fits into that kind of. He's sitting in the corner, just kind of watching.
So it doesn't look like the security is all that confident.
Not right now. No. So Baz goes up and he's like, "I'm looking for Saul TREX. I'm here for his meetings." Oh! Of course you're here for Mr. TREX. Here, follow me. And he goes over and he kind of processes. He goes talks to some people. He says, "Oh well, you know, you all have accommodations while the negotiations are going on, of course, and you're welcome to go to there's going to be a banquet later on to welcome all the investors and everything." Bad's like, just show me to my room.
I'll go negotiations.
Oh yes. This is for the investors for the Starlight. It's going to be quite a thing to see once we have the money to put into it. Yeah.
How much money do you think you're going to get?
Well, that's not for me to say, sir.
Looks like you're going to need a lot.
Baz is like, "Oh, I sure brought a lot. Come on." He says to whoever's pushing the car. Okay, so he gets kind of situated, in his room. There's later that day, there's going to be a banquet. There's going to be a lot of. You guys are also afforded rooms. He has a suite up in the upper levels. You guys are kind of in the lower. You have 2 rooms, so you can split that however you want.
Well, I'm not a guy. I think we should. And since you can fix me, I think we should.
I can
team up.
just shut you off.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right, you can go in the closet.
Yeah.
If I've seen Futurama, I know that works.
Next to the vacuum.
Take the ironing board out, put the droid in. All right, so you guys have,
These rooms kind of beat up.
they're okay.
Okay. Motel clothes.
Yes,
They're a little hard.
you're sure whatever he's in is. You actually, since you pushed the thing up there, the room he has been renovated. So, and he has a suite on the upper level and looks out over the somewhat dilapidated city. But actually, take that back. He's looking out, it's closer to the edge, and he's looking out into the sky. So,
Do these rooms have consoles in them and stuff like that, or are they?
some very basic,
This hollow projector's bolted to the table.
Can't get to the jacks.
Do we feel like he's going to be safe up in his suite?
That's up to you. I mean, that's.
Oh, it seems. I'm worried that our rooms are downstairs. And his are
We
up
should-
there,
we
and
should,
He has all the money.
We should take turns posting card.
Guess we're getting paid enough for that.
Do I need to sleep?
No.
Put the droid on.
I'll do it during the night. but then,
You should probably power down for some time just because
Yeah.
Yeah, do updates.
So I can do an extra long session. So if you want me to do it through the night, and then you guys take shifts during the day. I'm a being.
So
He hasn't installed the newest iTunes and QuickTime.
Do we have comm links yet?
what was that?
We don't have any comm links yet, do we?
Maybe they sell some in the gift shop.
Yeah, I'm sure someplace has them. I have one.
If you guys just want to spend the money, you could say you have them.
Yeah, I think we
Yes.
would have upgraded to that.
50 credits?
I thought there were 25.
25?
25 sounds good. So
Can I have mine built in?
sure.
Can I have a flip comm link?
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
No,
It makes a
yeah.
little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want that.
And then you explode because it's the wrong world. Wrong setting.
Get out!
All right, so you guys are gonna kind of watch. It's only 2 hours before the
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
event.
but he's settled in. So you're gonna stay with him?
Yeah, I'll stay up outside his door.
It's
You
still
guys-
kind of daytime, and he's just.
Yeah, I'm just a little concerned, so I don't mind watching him.
How long do we have?
Good for you.
2 hours or something.
Oh, I better go check the game floor.
All right.
I'm gonna go down and see.
What was that? I didn't copy.
I'll be back in 1.5 hours.
Yeah. I'll go with you.
Good idea. We should check the floor, make sure it's all secure.
I really wouldn't want you to fail.
Do you have
What are you
any
talking
money to
Out of
gamble?
character. I wouldn't want
I
you to
don't
fail.
know what you're talking about.
In character. That's a good place.
He
to
does still owe
fail.
you 8,000 credits.
Okay then.
Who are
Yeah, you delivered him, and you got the thing. You got the.
Oh yeah. Should we collect that before someone mugs him?
Get the droid out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I radio
I
out to the
talk a
droid.
good
Actually.
game, but
I radio out to the droid. Hey, when you get a chance, see if you can collect our payment for delivering them.
Way to go, Captain.
He's dealt with you most of the time, so isn't dealt with
Yeah.
the droid as he keeps referring to him.
But I'm sort of
Yes.
occupied with what I want to do, so I'm go ahead and get the money for us. I'll meet up with you later.
fine.
Okay.
Turn.
I'll go with you, Captain.
Okay, the door opens. It's like, yes, he looks like he's changing his outfit, so he's got like.
He's not coming from the sauna in the room.
Yeah.
Yes, there is the concern with payment. I believe you've been delivered to the Starlight, and you owe us 8,000 credits.
Oh yeah, tell your master that I'll take care of payment as next time I see him.
My master has assigned me to receive the credits now.
If I comlink you, do you only you hear it, or is it?
Let's just say only you hear.
Oh, okay. All right.
When,
There's a
I guess
benefit to-
another question is,
Be subtle.
when I talk to him, do other people hear it?
No, it's like
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You got text.
But on my end, everyone hears it.
yeah, which has benefits and drawbacks.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So I've been told to by doctor to pick up the to get the money or the credits.
Demoted.
He looks your.
I'm looking at him kind of as blank
Yeah.
face as a droid,
Yeah.
but I'm definitely not doing my utmost to be soft and personable.
Call him up here. I want to talk to him. And he closes the door.
Put my arm out. No, I don't know. Okay, I like meat bags. Oh, did I think that out loud? No. That comes through the comm link. Oh, sorry.
I'll say
Wrong switch.
one restriction: you can't speak to both the comm link and your. Yeah, you don't have a processing to multitask that way.
He wants to see you.
Right now?
Yes.
You're actually out on the floor by then.
Yeah. And since I'm at the floor, what's going on?
There's a bunch of there's a lot of empty tables, like completely empty. Like there's not even like dealers and places. There's where there might be 12 Sabbac tables. There's like one fully occupied,
Yeah.
and like one with just a dealer just waiting for stuff. And the other one, and then there's a bunch of like kind of slot machine things, and there's maybe 2 people there. It looks like
I'm not feeling the vibe.
I'll say you're going to earn more in the 30 minutes to come up here than you will ever earn in the 30 minutes down there. I'm assuming I know where you are. He's guessing.
Never mind. I'm on my way.
Sweet, sweet rush to victory.
I'm going to go back up. You want to go?
No, I hit a slot machine.
All right.
okay.
I'll just sit there.
All right.
Okay, you're just gonna sit it. And you're
Yeah,
not
I'll
gonna.
just sit and watch.
Okay.
You just wait for the free drinks.
Yeah.
I'll also call Tana and say, we're going to be getting paid shortly. You might want to be here. I assume you're in the room a couple floors down.
I'm watching wherever. They have this channel that shows you all the like tourist attractions.
That's the only channel they have right now.
And it's kind of staticky, and it's on one of those big old TVs.
And it's old video, so you walk past some of those places and don't look at them anymore. Visit our pool. It's empty.
Yeah.
It's that, and then there's like just this one music video for. It's just that one song, just over and over.
So yeah, so I'm like, all right.
Yeah. You definitely get the sense I'm afraid he's going to like, we'll do twice as much of that. Oh, if you give us twice as much, we'll go do X, Y, or Z. You need somebody a little bit more.
Wow.
Good call.
I need an adult up here, is guess what I'm saying.
Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not an adult.
All right, so you head back up. You're in the thing, and
Go
then
on the way.
okay. So the three of you. So the two of them arrive.
Okay, I knock on the door as soon as I see him coming.
Door opens. He's more dressed. You know, he was in a different outfit, much nicer than his travel outfit.
I'll just say,
He
my
looks over-
master has arrived.
He looks at you, and before you've even finished, he looks over at.
I look at you and you say that too. Like, what's that about?
I look back at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a problem?
You wanted your payment, right?
Yeah, I was hoping Penn here would pick it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought your droid was malfunctioning. He goes over and collects the credits, and he hands it to you.
I can see how you take that. I give you a look and a wink.
As you got, he's like, oh, okay. And as it looks like he's gonna, close the door, from down the hallway, this a human and a Wookiee start walking over, and he goes, Baz! The human says.
Go to my gun.
Very nicely dressed, like a bright red suit. The main guy, very well kept. The Wookiee actually looks fairly kind of clean cut, as much as Wookiees can be. Not obviously armed, but he's very quiet, just kind of
Does he have
looking
gel
around.
on his hair?
Yeah, the equivalent. It's a product. Yeah,
Little feathering? What's in the style right now?
it's got. Yeah, it's all that triangle on top.
Oh, man.
Not a good look.
Jersey Wookiees.
And then he doesn't have a shirt on, but he does have a collar with a
Tie.
tie.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like the Flintstones or Jetsons or something.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I'm thinking of.
the human walks over. He's got his hands in the air, big smile on his face, very warm. You guys all feel like, oh wow, this is a very personable guy.
I know.
Just from him saying hello to somebody else, you get that feeling off of him.
When he says hello, I'm making sure I'm watching where he put the credits.
I'm still holding my hands.
Keeping an eye
Now
on
I'm
it.
smiling. I put my hand off my gun and I'm just smiling.
Baz goes, oh yeah, Saul. He obviously is not as taken with him as you guys feel like.
Saul. He said that.
His last name Goodman?
No.
Kinda
This is
Yeah.
this is who your client is going to, is Saul TREX.
Yeah, it might have been in my head when we created him.
sounds.
And I turn without looking, and I just sort of hand the credits to the droid. Here, we'll do these up later. I'm sort of
Put him in my
enamored
secret
by
hat.
Saul.
Okay.
As soon as the door opens up, just drop them in there.
All right. Oh, it's good that you made it. Oh, I assume you're the crew? You took him here?
Hi, Dr. Depp.
Ah, wonderful. He shakes your hand. Saul TREX. Great job. How are you enjoying the casino?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's going to be better. Trust me.
Oh, yeah. I was down on your casino floor. It is happening down there.
You own this?
Indeed I do. I'm sorry, where's my manners? This is my associate, Rolrick. He just stares at you. He doesn't put his hand forward.
I sort of raise my hand, and then I just sort of put it down and I look back at Saul.
Yeah.
I take it he's not giving off a friendly Wookiee vibe.
No.
Yeah. Rip your arms off sort of vibe?
Yeah, kind of the
Yeah.
quiet rip your arms off, which is something you haven't seen in a lot of Wookiees.
Yeah.
So Saul goes, oh yeah, everything's good, everything's taken care of, and Baz's like, yeah, this is fine, everything's good. So is everyone else here? He's like, oh, we're just waiting on one other person. We'll be good. We'll start the banquet and start discussing the details and get a sense of what we have here in the starlight. And smiles, opens up, like, his hands are spread. He believes, either he believes in this place, or he can sell believing in it really well.
Oh, yeah. So I'm asking, Mr. Trex, are you at all looking at maybe small investors? I mean, or is it just big stuff?
Here's a lock on my secret compartment. Go on. You got the 8,000 credits just in time.
He laughs with you and pats you on the shoulder and says, I think you'd be a great patron here. In fact, you might be one of our VIPs. That's a great idea.
What does that mean?
How
Yeah.
well do you know this guy?
Well, he obviously has taste. Hey, so why don't you come down to the floor and I'll show you around. And he looks at that. Okay, so we'll be at the banquet. Oh yeah. I'll be there. And the door closes.
Yeah. We're going. You're gonna show me around?
Of course. Come with me.
I follow him. I don't even look to see if anyone else is going.
I look at you. I'm going to follow him, but I'm like, you want to come? I'll try to keep him out of trouble.
How do you get mixed up with this guy?
I know. Do you want me to take a hold of those credits? I'll put them back to the room.
He handed him off.
Are you
I don't
asking
know
me
if
that
you
as
saw.
I'm walking by?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
So you got him?
No.
Okay.
If you want your...
What's your willpower score?
2.
You're playing that up.
I'll head down.
I'm just
with
enamored by this
I
great
know.
business.
2
man.
words. Timeshare.
Listen, I invested our ship.
Just worried about your mental.
So I
Okay.
head down with you guys because I just, no.
I'm walking a couple of steps behind him. I'm going to try to keep him out of trouble as much as possible.
Yeah, pretty much.
Seems to be your lot in life.
While we're walking, I'll just slip you your 2,000.
Okay.
So you have your 2,000 credits now.
All right. So Saul's going on about how he bought this place. It was run down. The previous owner hadn't done anything. It was with it for years.
Wait, 2,000? Where'd 2,000 come from? How much did I give you?
You give me 8,000.
Oh, okay.
You didn't keep your own 2,000, which is fine with me. They're like,
You're giving
Means
it
you
away.
won't spend it while you're down
which I assume we're each getting 2,000 from this.
No, I'm sure. I just didn't count it.
I'm assuming, they're kind of a few steps behind you.
Yeah,
and him.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
Walrick's kind of a little bit back there. He's kind of keeping an eye on you guys.
I have a lot of trust in you. I hope it makes you feel better.
He gets out into this open area where it looks out, this little landing that looks out down on everything. And he's going on about the old investor and this deal he had, and how great that was, and it's a good story if you're paying attention to it, which you're doing.
Yeah, I laugh when
They're more like, here's your money.
And I'm just kind of like, because I had seen that video of what it used to be.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of like, this is a dumb.
And he starts talking about just, the thing is I'm originally from here. I remember the better times in this place. I think it's my chance to give back to this community, because I think Horizon can be a place that people remember. People know this is a city to look out for. This is everyone talks about Cloud City, but I think Horizon's where it's at. If we had something like this, draw in some money. You guys are going down a lift now.
Yeah.
It's glass. It's the glass, although it's a little dirty.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, you get this place up and going, Cloud City will pale by comparison.
Exactly. I mean, this is one of those things. So once we get this place going, start drawing in the tourism that place has, then then more people. People here be able to eat. They'll have jobs. Be able to make a decent living. I think this is something that's good for everybody. This is win-win.
Yeah, win-win.
Now speaking of winnings, and he opens up the casino. He says, "Oh well, obviously this is a slow period, but yeah, go ahead, have fun, have some fun." He goes over to the concierge, talks to him. He goes, "Here's a couple hundred credits and chips. Go have some fun.
You're so generous.
I'll see you at the banquet, right?"
I'll be there.
Wonderful.
I assume he's only talking to me. I don't even care.
He points to everybody. It feels like
It feels like he's just pointing to me.
Actually, all of you feel like he's just talking to you.
Yeah. I'm not paying attention to him, so.
Okay.
I'm looking. Do I see Jarek?
Yeah, I'm still at the slot machine.
He's just sitting there. They're getting some the tour from somebody.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I see Jarek. Hey, you want to go play some Savage?
The Wookiee next to him stares at you for a moment and sizes you up, and then he stops. He's kind of like, mm-hmm.
Good for
So
him.
I just go off to a table and start gambling.
Yeah.
Nothing big.
The Wookiee then goes over. He goes a different direction. The Wookiee goes and talks to somebody, and then he walks away. It follows, goes and catch up. Then somebody comes over. "Excuse me, sir. You're gonna have to put your weapon away."
Put my weapon away. Why?
It's just not on the casino floor.
Well, I guess there's nobody here right now anyway. Gotta go all the way to my room.
Well, we can take it and we'll tag it and give it back to you when you leave.
I'll hold on to it. I'll take it right now.
I'm sorry. I have to insist.
I'll get up. I'll start walking out.
Okay. You just walk out the building?
Out the door.
Okay. You're right now outside the casino. He's like, okay. Well, sir, can you please... We need to have you stow your weapon.
Oh, it's okay.
Me?
Oh.
Sure, yeah. I put it inside my shirt. I got it. Go
I'll
to the
power
table.
down.
Oh, and he looks over at the... You have to bring your droid with us. We'll have to restrain the weapon.
I'll follow Jared.
Okay, so you leave the casino also.
I go to say something and I see him walking around. It's okay.
I assume we're just
Do
gonna
you
stand
hand
out.
them? Do you hand him your weapon?
He said stow my weapons and I put it in my shirt where he couldn't see it.
No, sir.
What?
You need to have that either in your room or we can take
Oh,
it.
can you take it up to my room?
Of course, you're in room.
Yeah, and I slip him a chip.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Give him the wink.
So I assume we're just kind of going outside the doors.
Yeah, I'll just go outside the doors.
Where all the smokers are hanging out.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna walk around a little
It's a
bit.
casino. You can smoke
Yeah, I was
inside.
gonna say we're not in Cloud City. We're in Horizon.
Hippy drippy Cloud City.
Well, as soon as I catch up to you, then I'll say, "Here's your
2,000 credits.
credits for the job."
Cool. Take those. Pocket them. I'm just gonna take a look around. I'm just gonna walk around. You're welcome to come along with me if you
Where'd
like.
Tana go? What are you doing?
You sticking around with him?
You're not obviously armed, are you?
I have a blaster, but it's
Small.
Is it concealed?
yeah.
Okay.
Got it in my boot.
When I'm walking out of off the floor, I'm like calming to you. You hear? He's all yours now.
The guy, you notice that you guys can see inside the guard. The other guy comes over and starts like talking sternly to him. The guard just going, meh. Because obviously he didn't
Oh, so do you pull up to the table next to me?
Yeah.
Did
Well, I'm
did
like I'm like sitting. I'm standing over you, just kind of watching.
Blowing on the dice every now and then.
Hey, listen, you're making me nervous. Sit down. Here's some chips.
So yeah, I sit down.
Good.
Really, yeah.
Have you played this before? Oh, don't worry. It's easy. Let me show you. So we play some.
Okay. So, well, you're playing Sabak?
Sorry.
Okay, so why don't you make a cool roll? Let's say, you have 100 credits in the chips, or are you just going to play with the...
I'm just going to play with what they gave me.
Okay, so you gave her, what, half of them?
Yeah, I gave her like...
You gave him, the other guy, 1 gold.
Yeah.
just
I
round
gave her
up.
half of them.
Okay, so let's
just-
just make one big roll for all, like, one big stake.
Okay. I'm super cool.
Super cool. How cool are you?
Actually, no, let's say the stake is 25, because you could actually, I think you can lose more than... No, it's just for the 1 stake. So for 50, make a cool roll versus, I think it's hard. Let's say hard, just so we can... And then also throw in a force die. That's assuming you don't want to cheat.
I don't cheat. I don't need to.
Are you playing?
This
I thought
is...
he was doing the.
Yeah,
Oh, you can do
because
one.
I'm also teaching her.
No, you can play. He's playing like half of it, and you can play with the other half.
There's a 2 and 2. I don't have any cool.
Yeah. Presence is.
And it's three purple.
And
It
what
technically
is-
gets more difficult as time goes on, but we're just going to play the big hand.
Got all the wobblers.
Now, if you have the force die, it'll give you if you got a white side point, it gives you a success and a boon, or a success and an advantage. And if you
Those
got
cancel.
the-
We got one.
if you got the
success.
dark side point, it gives you a failure and a threat.
Oh. Failure and a threat.
I
So
believe
it
so,
essentially cancels this out. Like that.
Yeah. So that's what you got.
All right, so you lose your hand. This is after a couple of hands, you eventually lose it all.
3 total successes.
Okay, you're up to, you win like 3 stakes. We'll say you win 3 stakes of it, so you're up to 200 chips.
Alright, I'm feeling pretty good.
Good for you.
You gotta know when to walk away.
Jeez.
So, okay, are you guys going to head over to the banquet once it goes into effect? That does mean you have to get inside.
Yes, I'm just gonna walk around and kind of. Get
So it wasn't just the casino floor that they don't want weapons on. They don't want weapons in the building.
You could have. Well, they want to restrain your weapon because they can't put your weapon away, and that would just be like a little device that they put on it that would turn it off.
Okay.
It's not impossible to take off. It does take like a little mechanical work.
Mhm.
It's
Like a peace bond kind of thing.
kind of, but it's hard to take it off and have them not notice it. It's like a ankle bracelet.
Okay.
You know, it's not. You know, you can clipper those things off if you really want to, but then it's like beep beep beep. You know.
you know.
Yeah, then they know they're there. So that's what they want to do with you, assuming that's what assuming the guy's there when you go back in.
But it is the whole casino. It's not just. I originally I thought it was just on the casino floor. They didn't want weapons out.
Yeah, it may be in the banquet also if you want to ask.
Oh, okay.
Because he could put his weapon in his room.
But in the hallways are generally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with stone mine. I just want to take a look around, get an idea of exits and all that good stuff.
They definitely don't want anything to see on the floor. Get people involved with money and angry.
You cheated.
Are there a lot of cameras around the out here? Like, are we? Do we get a sense that there's a lot of surveillance going on in this place?
Make a perception check. Average.
Are they on? Is the other question.
They're there.
My perception.
That lazy security guard watching them.
He's got it plugged in. He's got the whole cybernetic interface.
Mhm.
So he's all looks lazy. He's really
Nope.
You don't see any. Nothing?
2 advantage.
Oh, 2 advantage. No, but you do find a moment as you're going through around. You do see a moment when there's nobody there with the guy's not there, so you think you can get back in.
You could. Okay, that's fine. I'll leave it.
If you want to go in then, or tell him to go in then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Play by the rules.
That's right. I can bribe him with him with his money.
All right.
I wouldn't do that, Dr. Den.
I know. I trust you. Why would
I might type it to my prophet hermit that's in the Oasis, but...
Why would my computer see it?
It's all good.
One of the PCs is now considered malware. Okay, so you got wipe, and we'll get to the banquet's this large room. Obviously, it's bigger than this event. The room is, but there's a lot of food put out. Fairly good food, different little stations. TREX is there. Rolrick is there.
Are there exotic robotic dancers?
There are some dancers. None of them are robots.
Twilight?
There's a Twilight or 2 dancer.
Are they at least cyborgs? Come on. No.
There are a few robots handing out food.
And then you're like smacking them.
Come on, man. That's your prosthetic.
Be classy. Come on.
Baz is there. A little thing about Baz that you may... did any of you guys actually talk to him or anything while you're on the ship?
I guess, was he kind of standoffish? Or was
he would not have initiated any conversation.
Well, Dr. Dev would.
Okay. Well, then you probably learned he's... and you knew from a little bit he's a vice president of this large merchant fleet. But after talking to him, you kind of you realize he's like the brother, the younger brother of the guy who owns it, and he's kind of stuck where he is. He's got like a family position, but that's all he can accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
So
I would have asked if he regularly makes runs to Sirocco or not.
No, he doesn't.
No, brother, he doesn't have any...
No,
Okay.
he's a legitimate thing. That's the thing is that he's part of this merchant fleet, and he's like, well, why didn't you have one of your ships transfer you here? So,
yeah, we didn't ask that. The other thing is, where did we pick him up at?
Say Duros on the core world.
All right, nothing unusual.
So it looks like he's part of a fairly legitimate kind of world, but
hiring us.
The question is there. Yeah, why hire us?
I wouldn't even hire us.
We know.
And so he's there. There's a Quarren there, who was apparently brought there by another Quarren, who's the crew. There's just the one. His name's Celsius Tib. You guys want to talk to that you hear he's one of the investors. And then there's a human, Zarella Thrace. And she was brought there.
Can you say that name again or spell it?
Zarella, Zarella.
Call me
Thrace.
Mr. Tig.
And they were, she was taken. The crew that brought her over was Captain Pirate of the Golden Eagle. Or sorry, the Golden Edge. Bum bum bum.
Uh-oh.
And he's there. He has a crew of 4 now. It's him and 3 others.
Do we run in? Is that somebody we ran into before, or is that his back history?
What was that?
Is this Captain somebody we'd recognize?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, everyone except for Jarek would recognize him.
He
Yeah,
was the one
you-
that wouldn't doubt.
Yeah, you remember his ship quite well because you were you
Knocked out on
Tried it.
Yeah.
So he's not here, right?
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, this is gonna be awkward.
The best kind of way.
So there's food, there's some dancers, people are talking to each other, there's kind of mingling a little bit.
So I do have the thing on me now. How did that go down?
No, yeah, you have to if you want to be part of this, you have to have the restraint on there.
Can you give me the specifics of it? Like how many rounds does it take to get off, or does it depend on the roll?
You're gonna have to roll mechanics.
Okay.
It'll be an average mechanics check, so it's not difficult,
Mhm.
but it's obvious.
I told you to put a sock over that thing.
And basically, it just means you can't shoot anyone.
Just a white sock.
Any chance I can chalk him out of it, since it's obvious? I assume it's obvious it's a stun weapon.
The alternative is that you'd have a restraining bolt, and that's kind of one of the major reasons is that you're kind of wild, so to speak. There's nobody there to it's basically if your master gave you a restraining bolt, then they could count on him to keep you under range. But you don't, so you're on your own. So they want to.
Can we have that set up? How does a restraining bolt cost?
It's not that much, actually.
Well, we just had to put one on that looks like a restraining bolt.
I trust you.
Yeah.
Where's my money?
So I assume this will come up more. We would have imagined this situation in multiple.
If you want to say he has you have a restraining bolt on you that he has the control
that we keep
to.
on the ship, yeah.
Okay.
Normally it's not on, but
Well, it's not something you fuse on and fuse off and fuse. It does take. It's not just plug and play. You actually have to solder it kind of on. Yeah.
I thought it was something like he's strapped on or something like that. No.
What if our fake one's just a magnet? It doesn't have to be a real one. They just have to think it's real.
You just run the risk.
I'll let you have a real one for just say you have it, but if you want to rig some kind of fake one, then
You have to pay or
you have to set it up.
Okay. Well, that's something to think about in the future. I thought it was more of a you could sneak up behind a droid and slap one on him or something like that, and have a restraining bolt on him.
No, you need something other device to actually apply it.
So he probably needs to be unconscious. Like if we wanted to apply one to a droid.
Yeah, if you got knocked out, then you got it. So
Okay.
it's it's like the equivalent of tying them up. So
Gotcha. Okay. No, I'll have the strap on. I think I'll have the.
Do I have to prove that I have the other end of it at some point?
it's kind of assumed.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that's.
So at some point after we get in, I just here, hold on to this one.
Well, I was going to have the restraint.
Put it in your pocket.
He actually can't hold on to it.
Okay.
Part of the restraining bolt keeps him from grabbing the control to the restraining bolt.
I feel bad, tying up my dog outside.
Yeah.
Or leaving it in the car.
Yeah. I don't want to have a permanent restraining bolt attached. So I'd rather have. So I'm assuming that never occurred.
Okay.
We were
Fair
talking
enough.
We
through
didn't
it.
do that. We
Yeah.
might rig up a fake
So when I go into
Why
the
not?
casinos, they're putting the
thing
box or whatever on the arm.
Yeah.
Can't see any situation where having a restraining bolt wouldn't be perfect.
We are going to rig up a magnetic one. Fake one.
Yeah, that's definitely something to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is something that kind of grates on you. I imagine it grate on you because it's kind of hey, do you mind if I put you in chains for a little while? It's just for show.
Well,
It's just to make everyone
He has
think.
enough ego that he thinks he can break most restraining bolts, and so he's like,
Because he did it once.
yeah, and he has the maker on his side, so he doesn't take it as quite as bad as you might imagine, but that's mostly ego. for a robot which is strange. But nevertheless.
Yeah. And breaking the restraining bolt is by holding off for 10 seconds, letting his master get shot.
That's not how he told me.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the whole event going on. Who's eating things? Who's talking to people? Are you guys just sitting in the corner watching things happen?
Oh, I'm socializing. I'm eating and socializing. Yeah.
And you've heard that they're waiting on one other person.
And Saul's here too with Ulrich.
Yeah.
Saul, Duran, Zarella, Cepheus.
Does anybody look like...
Cepheus Tib.
wait,
Corn is they're the squid face guys.
Anybody look like...
Mindclaire?
No, less than that. But the same idea of like, short tentacles in the mouth area.
I have no brain to eat. But...
No, they don't. Or maybe they do.
Anybody look really friendly? Like, I should go talk to him.
Okay, well, Saul's obviously very friendly.
Yeah, and I will gravitate to him throughout the evening.
Okay. Zarella Thrace looks like she might be personable. The Quorin, Cepheus Tib, does not look personable.
Yeah.
But you don't know if that's because he's a Quorin or not.
Yeah, and I don't really know the language, so I kind of avoid him.
How many people have bodyguards? Anybody? Like, there's obviously the Wookiee, but do these other people generally they're by themselves?
Only if you count the crew that brought them there as
But I
bodyguards.
mean, in the room, do they have the crew with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys, they're invited just as much as you guys are.
Gotcha,
So,
gotcha. So
the-
there's a lot of people.
The captain of that one ship, Captain, what was his name?
Kurt?
Kurt.
Yeah.
Does he notice?
Corin Pert. Oh yeah, he knows you. You guys took.
No, does he notice us?
Oh, does he notice you? You don't know yet. He hasn't noticed you yet.
Okay.
Or he hasn't come over and talked
Well,
to you
we've seen
yet.
him over there, right?
Yeah.
Does he keep it to himself?
He's talking to some people. He's talking. Looks like his crew is a human female, a Gand, male or female, you can't tell, and a Rhodian.
You see who's over there?
Yeah, I do.
It's kind of making me nervous.
It's making me nervous too.
I'm really stressed out.
Well, don't stress out. We just need to keep a low profile.
Maybe we should just clear it up. Maybe we should just go talk to him. Just clear the air. Get it out in the open.
I don't think that is a good idea.
He looks at you. He makes eye contact with you from across the room, and he starts walking over.
Be
And the
cool.
three people kind of tail him a little bit.
He's coming this way.
Well,
Be cool. Is he close or is he on
Yeah.
the side of the room?
Bewildered as you guys are having this conversation.
He has a smile on his face. He's maybe late 30s, early 40s human, blonde. Bit of a cavalier look to him. He's
How do we
a
approach this?
little like short facial hair on the chin. The woman with him looks like a scoundrel. She just has a kind of certain swagger and a little bit, like a vest on, and she just totally looks like, she basically has like scoundrel written on her head. The Rhodian has a big hat, and he kind of, I got a bit of a predator look to him, kind of, like looking around, kind of, eyeballing things, keeping an eye on what's going on. And you have no idea what's the Gand's deal. He's a Gand. They're all very kind of.
So, how close are they to us now?
He's within like medium, I guess. He's walking forward.
Oh, I gotta go to the refresher. I'll see you. Be right back.
Oh,
I leave her there.
He looks a little disappointed. Like, oh, well,
Captain.
Tana, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good to hear.
So where'd your captain run off to?
Had to go to the water hole.
I didn't thank you enough. Those smuggling compartments were wonderful.
I'm sure they were. Do you need any more? Who to call?
Oh, I'll be sure to get in touch with you. Where are your friends? He looks over. He looks around, kind of, and he looks at you and
I'm
smiles.
like itching at the thing on my
Yeah.
arm. Like, that thing itches for some reason.
How's your droid doing?
He's pretty good. We're all fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I heard you took quite a beating.
They don't beat droids.
That is illogical.
Okay, really sure.
Oh, if you see Dev around, let him know I'm here. I'm sure he'd love to talk to me. He's, I owe him a couple rounds of drinks.
Give it a couple minutes. I'll be there in a sec.
I heard Rock was looking for you.
Was he? Oh, that'd be great. I'd love to see him again.
Right under the bus. Sorry, you're not here. Go find that guy.
I'm assuming he's hunting him down and going to kill him for us.
He pats Tana on the shoulder, kind of boom, boom, and well, I'll see you guys around.
Captain!
Oh,
I come up to him. Captain, how have you been?
oh, I've been great. He goes and he shakes your hand.
Oh, I shake it vigorously.
He looks you dead in the eye.
I look at him back.
Yeah.
Sort of a little twitchy.
He's smiling, but his eyes are very are not smiling at all.
How have you been? I heard you ran into some trouble recently.
Oh no, we came into a great contract actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Imperial. It turned out to be wonderful. Ended up making a little extra on the side. He smiles. He looks over at the.
Isn't
over
it
at the
funny
pen.
how everything just works out?
It is funny how that works out.
It is.
He leans over. He kind of gets a little closer to you and kind of leans into where only you two can hear. And he says, he goes, listen, I know that whole thing up the getting off of Socorro and all that. I get it. You got a job. I've got a job. Sometimes we got to shoot at each other because that sort of thing. That's fine. I get that.
Right. Business is business.
It's business. I understand that. It's just a job. Sometimes we're working together. Sometimes we're not. But what really gets me is when someone gets onto my damn ship and he sneaks his people on there. There's some things you don't break. There's some sanctity in this world.
You're telling me the captain's code. Am I right?
Yeah, you broke that today. You broke that day, brother.
Me?
You watch yourself. And he walks away in a big smile. It's great seeing you. He walks away.
He looks upset.
Yeah, I don't think he's too happy.
What did you guys do to him?
We locked the ship.
I think I left the windows down.
He leaves.
So there's a fungin.
Yeah. He leaves. The girl kind of looks back and smiles, kind of a wicked smile. She's been on the crew for a while. She was the other crew member.
Oh yeah.
The Rhodian kind of sizes all you guys up, kind of looks at you. He kind of glances at Tana and the doctor, puts a little bit more time at Penn, and then spends a lot more time on you, Jarek.
Yep.
And then he nods to you, kind of like, yeah.
I look a little bewildered.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to answer Jared's question, I'll say, we tried to commandeer their ship.
And then the Gan just kind of
9
stares
months
at you,
ago.
kind of, you have no idea what's going through his mind. Or her mind, you don't know. It's kind of,
I take it didn't work out.
We were unsuccessful.
it walks away.
That might maybe I understand.
That's quite a risky maneuver.
Yes, it was quite a dumb idea. You didn't really meet our previous crew members. Not the
It's
church.
really their fault.
I throw them behind.
Okay.
That's why you don't want to be the pilot. Because I just fly the ship.
Out of character.
I get blamed for everything.
I just follow the plan.
Oh yeah, it was stupid. Hey Penn, you have a cash?
I do.
I could use it now.
There's nothing to spend it on.
Well, I find things.
Fine. 2,000.
I counted. Put it away.
There, from a distance, you hear there's a crash, and one of the human staff looks like they're on the floor, and they got shoved by the Quarren, who starts he's like yelling like in the basic language, how the service here is terrible. I can't believe you defend me by doing so. Get out of my sight. And he points to him. The servers kind of trying to pick up the tray of food they have and collect it all.
Someone must have given him a squid, huh? No.
So, do you guys do anything else? You guys want to?
Well, is that I was wondering if that was going to continue on, or...
Well, the other guys start picking things up, and the Corn goes over and kind of walks by, kind of casually, and kind of kicks the stuff away, so he has to, like... You know, he's, like, collecting all the food that fell, and he goes and kind of kicks the tray it was on a little bit, so he has to go and further and get the stuff, and Corn walks away from it a little bit.
So
He's still kind of mumbling to himself about how terrible it all is and how he deserves to be treated better.
Is he a crew member, or is he...
No, he's one of the
business people?
Yeah.
Which one was he?
He was Celsius Tib, the Corn.
I didn't realize that was who that was.
I think we're going to have a conversation with Squidface today.
I'll follow you.
Sure, that sounds great.
Okay. All right, you head over to him.
So is he sitting down, standing up?
Well, he's standing up and just kind of,
Oh, the service here, huh? It is not the best.
terrible. I deserve to be treated so much better than this. This is horrible.
What did they do to you?
Oh, it was just I asked for my food prepared a certain way, and they didn't bother to remember how it was, and they bring me this other thing, and that's not what I ordered at all.
Oh, yeah. They messed up my drink earlier. I asked for a Carillion sprinkler, and they did not make it right.
Yeah. Fool.
I don't know what's in that either, by the way.
Yeah. I have this terrible feeling like, oh man, don't talk about the Carillion sprinkler.
Don't ask him.
Yeah.
Dr. Deb, by the way.
Celsius Tib.
Oh,
Doesn't shake your hand.
right.
But
And I put it down. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Tibb.
you're one of the crews here.
You could say that.
Mm.
But I'm, looking at maybe putting some money in this myself.
Make a charm check.
Against?
Let's see. Oh, I flipped them over.
More drinks.
Let's go against 2 red. It's against his cool. It doesn't have a lot of cunning, but he does have some cool. So
Yeah, it's not going to work out. I did get some advantages.
You're too drunk to realize that you just screwed up.
all right. Well, do you want to spend that on something, or do you want to hand it to me?
I'm going to hand it to you.
Okay. Well, he looks. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure you're a good crew, and he dismisses you as an equal, but he's like, oh, well, you're a good lesser,
So he's pretty much saying, get out of here. Get away
Yeah. Well, not you just you're not going to talk to me, but he has a good opinion of you as a potential hireling.
Yeah. Okay, so I've sort of... It's uncomfortable now. So.
Awkward.
Yeah. Well, then, I'll see you around.
He goes and starts talking, finds the other crew member, the guy who brought him, and starts talking to him.
Is there another corn?
Yeah, one other person. And you guys want to socialize with anyone else, or just find any information out?
I'm going to go to the next person, if no one else is.
Do any of the crews include droids?
No.
So I'm the only droid in here, other than the servers.
Just the servers and you.
Oh.
Is there like mechanics that I recognize?
No.
Are there people that look like mechanics, or
Not here.
Mm-hmm.
If there are any either, building, maintenance people, then they're not like on the floor.
Who was this, Zarla?
Thrace?
She was the person that that the Golden Edge took. She shook the Golden Edge here.
Oh, I'm gonna go talk to her.
Right. Good for you. I'm gonna sit and
I've heard of you.
Maybe not.
Probably not.
Okay, she and who may you be?
I'm Dr. Dev, and you are, let me guess, Zarla Thrace. I think I heard your name earlier.
Zarella. Yes.
Oh, I apologize, Zarella.
Right up his alley.
Make a. Do you have core world or the core knowledge?
Core world.
Make a check.
I don't have a train, but
Yeah, go ahead and make a check. It's average. And take a boost die for you're being a Corellian.
Hey.
One advantage.
Okay.
I'm not breaking the ice.
She sounds. Her name sounds familiar,
Oh, okay.
but you don't know where.
She's your sister.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Now you tell me.
So don't sleep with her.
I never stopped me.
Oh,
Oh, that was wrong.
you can. This is Star Wars. You can only make out with your sister.
Right. The fact that there's even a woman in this episode is kind of weird.
Yeah, for
Star Wars.
for Star Wars, there's When you
Yeah.
get one, you get one.
Yeah, you won. Yeah. So, what brings you here?
Oh, I'm here to invest. in this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of this place? I'm looking to invest in myself.
Oh, that's potential.
I agree. It's not. It could be what it once was with a little money.
Yeah, I hope he has enough money. We're still waiting on someone.
How do you know who?
From my understanding, from what I've heard, it's a Doran Baz. No, that's the other one. That's Torth. It's the representative of someone from the Outer Rim.
Oh, we can enjoy each other's company while we wait. And I sit down. Can I buy you a drink?
Until now, I was over his shoulder, then I turn around.
High five, man. High five.
Make a charm check. This will be. It's going to be hard with 1 red and 1 black, just because the situation.
Yeah, a little something stuck in your teeth there.
Yeah.
A little something on my nose. This is gonna be good.
You got to get all the bad rolls out first.
Yes, I do.
Who said that? I'm pretty sure we can just roll bad the entire session.
Yeah, there's no limit.
I have 1 advantage.
That's just your roll. You don't even pick up the dice. Just say 1 advantage.
What do you mean?
That's just every time.
Every
You just
time.
one
yeah.
advantage.
Yes, I got you.
Average 1 advantage.
She smiles at you in the sense that she's charmed that you like. That's cute.
Yeah,
That's nice.
you're just the crew. I'm getting that often.
Ooh.
He's like, I'm actually okay. I think I need to speak with Saul. But it was good speaking. It was good talking to you.
Okay.
You made a good impression with everyone, but not really
Yeah.
the level you want.
We don't want to talk to you, but you seem personal.
Yeah, you're a nice guy.
No, I didn't really
I look around for Pin.
I went off to see Tana and say, "This thing's really itching. Can you do something about this?"
Robots itch?
I know, it's weird. They stuck this on my robot arm, and all of a sudden, it's a rash.
You have feelings? You're a real boy.
It's all the time I've been poking you. Uh-oh.
All right, so there's like a little bit of a ding 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 ding. Saul's like trying to get everyone's attention. So I just wanted to say thank you for coming here. I think this will be a wonderful venture for all of us. A chance for us not only just to enrich our own pocketbooks, but something. I think this is a way to do it and really help a community out. Help do something good. I feel great about this. I think we're going to make this happen. So all 4. Oh, we're still missing somebody. We'll just have to to the venture, and then as he's raising his glass, Rolric, who's disappeared for a little bit, comes in, and he kind of whispers something. He leans down,
Oh.
and says something. His eyes go wide for a moment, and then Rolric pulls out a little holographic projector thing, and he hits it, and an image pops up. You recognize as Captain Oberon,
Uh-oh.
and it's just from the head up. TREX, this is Captain Oberon. My passenger wanted to apologize for his tardiness. We're just leaving the planet now, and there's and starts getting fuzzy, and obviously he's moving around a little bit, and his mouth's moving, but you can't hear anything. It's about and there's this thing. Pirates. They're coming out of the attack. I can't. It's too. And it cuts out.
And it cuts out.
And Saul's kind of like, oh, and everyone's suddenly just like, oh, you know, there's this kind of odd and your client Doran Baz. Well, I'm just going to my room then. And he gets up and he leaves. And the Quarren leaves without saying anything.
Pirates. That's not good.
We should do the same.
Baz is kind of like, deal of the century. You know, laughing on the way out. And Thrace looks very like, oh, that's not good. So she goes to Saul and I think I need a little time to reconsider this deal. If you don't have what it takes to make this happen, then I don't know. And she walks away. And Trex is like, oh, you know, looking at all this and just kind of, and he looks over at Ralric kind of like, why did you do that in front of everyone? And he just stone-faced stares at him. He says, oh, well, continue eating. Enjoy the food. Thank you all. And he walks away.
Trex. I'm trying to stop him.
Mm-hmm.
Did you stop?
Yeah.
Was this the make or break? Who is this Captain Oberon, and who's he bringing?
Oh, he was bringing a representative from Dorga on Socorro. He's he's the fourth investor. Everyone's bringing in $500,000, and if I don't have two, then this doesn't work.
Our deal, this deal falls through.
Is that the guy from Sirocco has the lightsaber, or is that somebody else?
No,
Bespin.
Dorga. If you guys make an underworld check with,
Hey, I got that.
Yeah, that's one.
let's see, you've been to Socorro the one time. You were there hanging out. Both of you were hanging out, so you can do it with Pin. You can do it with one boost die. You guys can each do it with two. It's an average check. Underworld knowledge.
We can do it two. One, two.
Two. The two of you none. Actually, no, you won. You have you know peeps.
All right, I do have
One
some knowledge.
booster
of
die?
it.
One of your friends from the old crew.
What's the difficulty? Average.
Average.
2 advantage and 2 success.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Way up here.
Can anyone beat that?
The triumph.
Triumph. How many successes?
Triumph.
Just the triumph? Okay. Well, one success in each round.
Triumph.
Okay.
No, I can't beat that.
Okay. Dorga the Hutt. He's one of the. There's a number of crime lords on Socorro who kind of they balance everything out and kind of run things behind the scenes. Not even behind the scenes, kind of openly. The Duke, who's the guy you were talking about with the lightsaber, Duke Sayo. He tolerates it because they kind of keep everything in check, and they play by his rules.
So he's over then. And he
He
in his mind.
In his mind, yes. There is basically he has a working relationship with them. They kick back some money to him, and they make sure nothing is grossly managed. Nothing's out in the open that way. And he allows them to kind of do business, and then he every so often uses the Imperials to cull the herd, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
But with the thing, Tana's heard that Dorga has actually been losing a lot of territory to Jasper Sears, who's the Twi'lek you guys dealt with. Dwelt with, yeah.
And I still have 5 obligation towards.
Yes. He's been taking ever since the that one slaver was assassinated. He's been eating up a whole bunch of that of the city, so to speak. He's been really rapidly expanding out. So, and Dorga's one of the people that is one of the holdouts. So this is a representative. Obviously, he wasn't Dorga himself; is one of his representatives. And with the triumph, I'll say you know that Torth is one of his trusted lieutenants. So he's sending one of his number 2 guy. He's a Weequay is the race. They're the guys from Return of the
And
Jedi.
but he's under attack by pirates?
Or
He
what?
just kidnapped, apparently. Maybe.
Or killed.
Or dead.
Yeah, there's no money in killing him. Unless they're hired to kill him.
Unless they had money on the ship.
Shoot.
Yeah, unless they're carrying, $500,000 in Gildanium. Yeah.
So, Trex, would you consider maybe letting me in on this deal? Maybe a percentage if we go and hunt down what
Yeah.
happened?
What? I'm sorry, what? You want...
Yeah, well, I'll find him for you. Pirates, no big deal.
The honest way to approach that. But I admire you for it.
We will
I'll
we will need funds to cover any search for this man.
Funds, or a percentage of the casino.
Are you willing to pay us to get Dorga the Hutt here?
Or his Weequay friend. Whoever's coming, right?
Was
Captain
that coming?
Oberon and his...
I thought Captain was bringing Dorga.
I thought...
Yeah.
Okay, Dorga is the one on... Dorga sent an emissary, his
Oh,
number 2
sorry.
guy,
Yeah, the Weequay.
Oh,
and the
sorry.
money.
Yeah. We'll recover whatever from that pirate. Or the pirates, or whatever happened to Captain Oberon and Dorga's emissary. And the money. We just need a little cut ourselves.
Well, so, what are you talking about? I mean,
I'm talking about business, Trex. I'm talking about business.
Oh, I suppose I can give you I can maybe...
What?
Oh,
So,
You are charming.
previously he was sort of enamored with
Yeah.
Trex. For some reason, his attitude is a little different right now.
Trex is obviously the fetus. You aren't the fetus. Everything is an opportunity.
Trex, we can make this big. Some cash, percentage of the casino. I don't know, but
Cash, not a percentage of the casino.
either way, we'll recover.
The crew of the Golden Eagle's kind of in earshot, and they've been slowly moving forward, peering ahead.
Mhm.
I think what he's trying to say is, and I'm willing to do this actually, is I can do this for just a small cut of the... I can do it for a small cut of the goods or some cash or...
Big war.
Well, we could just
Your ownership thing kind of threw Saul. He wasn't thinking
Yeah.
of how do I do it? What do you want? Yeah.
cash is good. I think it'll be us that finds him, so you can just ignore this clown.
Fine. You bring back the money, the
Sorry.
Gildanium, and you bring back that cut, and you can get 5% of it.
5%. How much is he bringing over?
That's $500,000, so that's about 25,000.
that is not worth the risk.
I know. I agree with you. Okay.
That actually is a lot of money.
I know.
Yeah.
But
Or we could always just keep it. I'm not saying that out loud, but you could just have $500,000.
You would, the thing is, you'd have to find a
yeah.
So
You are lowballing us for the risk that we are taking.
Danny, you're completely right. 5% plus I don't know percentage of the casino.
all right. Make a negotiation check.
You do realize there's somebody else standing right there who's probably willing to do it for a little less amount.
Who
Yeah,
started,
but-
who
Yeah,
started
but
a
we'll
bidding
actually
war?
get it done.
The other
Yeah.
thing is
Okay.
he might go, oh, that's what it is now. Okay, great.
Yeah.
We'll do
So
it
what's
first.
it against?
Okay, so it's going to be against 3. Let's see. This is negotiation, so it's against. No wait, I'm sorry. That negotiation goes against his negotiation or his cool, which is he has a presence of 4, and he has 2 in negotiation. So it's going to be 4 dice. 2 of them are up to red.
I don't know. Do you know what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Does he ever know what he's doing?
Are you asking me out of character? No.
Take 1 boost from the 8 that Tana gave you.
Uh-huh.
Take a black die because the other crew's kind of they're not pushing this. They want the money. So
He is an alternate.
Do I know what their ship is? If in case I want
yeah, you know very well what their ship is. It's
We
a
put the secret holds in there.
yeah. You
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
ahead,
I'll
piece
be
of
right back.
Junk.
I give you a wink.
Yeah. I need to go check on something.
You don't know where their ship is. You know what their ship
Oh.
is. Yeah.
10 is very resourceful. That's a lot of failure.
Oh.
No. I got an advantage.
Bring it in and we'll talk. But 5%, I can do that. Whoever brings it to me is 5%.
All right, we'll talk about the rest.
I go by the shoulder and start leading him away.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roderick's holding the little thing in his hand. And he kind of stares you guys, and the other crew.
I stirred him back.
And he just starts walking. He turns and walks away.
That's right. Steering contest. I win.
I'll talk to Tana on a comm link. You getting the ship going? We're coming in. We're going to need to take off.
Oh, yeah, I don't hear you say that.
I'll be there in a bit, yeah.
I also calmly Tana.
Yeah.
Tana.
Oh, God.
I'll get the ship started.
Okay. Yeah, I need to take care of a few things before we head out.
Meet you back in 10.
The crew of the Golden Edge, they leave the room.
I call out for the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
And his crew keeps going. He just waves them on. He goes over.
Please don't do what I think you're going to do.
I didn't have a plan when I called him. I was trying to go in. And Dr. Dev just sort of doesn't say anything for me. He's like, good luck. Good luck. You know, I hope whatever was between us, that doesn't affect this. It's business.
Oh, yeah, it's all
Honestly.
business.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, we know how business turns out. Walks away.
That didn't work.
I thought you were going to try and do
Tana, what are you doing?
agreement or something with them.
I was going to try to mess with their ship if I find it.
You could check a computer terminal.
I imagine they're all in some sort of... I imagine they're sort of in the vicinity of our ship. So I would imagine I'd start asking around. And pretending that I'm part of their crew. Be like, my captain told me to start prepping our ship. We have to go.
Where do we park?
We valeted. And I need to get to the ship.
All right, make a deception check. Yeah, it's just average. What are you guys doing in the meanwhile?
Well, I assume they have a little key that this thing's going to pop off when I walk out of here, right?
Yeah, you can just go up and they'll take it off.
Other than that, can I get some emergency repair kits on the way?
Sure, you stop and
On the way to the hangar?
Yeah.
I just want to buy 2.
Okay.
I'm warming up the ship. Got the defroster on.
In this area, I probably should check to see if they're available, but just go ahead.
Yeah, I actually have stim packs, so I'm okay. I'll go get my gun from the room.
Yeah, I completely forgot about my gun on the back of the ship. Good thing I had 2 blasters last time. Left one on the ship.
How was the roll?
Got a little star thing.
You gotta, these cancel, success and a failure, they cancel. So these cancel, so you have one advantage.
You have a dev.
Yeah.
All right. Eventually, you find it as it's taking off. Like you get there, and it's like flying away. It was really. He got one of the ones right near the casino.
He parked in a handicap spot.
Yeah. He took the last spot. That's what happens. You get there early. So.
Okay, so we're running behind. That's no problem.
Okay, so then I head towards our ship then. Ready to go.
Let's see. Anything else we need?
You got a little bit of money. Stim packs, grenades,
Funyuns,
disguise kit.
comlinks.
The fake mustache.
Computer. We got comlinks, so we're all set.
I'm in
It's a step in the right
chair.
direction.
And the captain's, the pilot's chair. Come on.
Oh yeah, we should pick up a pilot on the way. Was there anybody that looked like a pilot in that room?
A couple of people, but they were
Employed.
Yeah.
I wait there long enough, I get annoyed by something on the windshield, so I'm trying to clean it.
It's down, I told you.
They're
It's
No water.
spraying my face.
Okay, so you guys all head to the ship,
Yes.
and then you stop and buy some stuff. She's running around looking for the ship. You go and get your stuff. You guys eventually gather. Ship takes off. Are you guys going to do anything else before that, or?
Let's see. Pirates.
Well, I was waiting on programming a fast path in the astrogation to Sirocco.
Okay, go ahead and make a check. And this is just going to be.
I get an eye patch.
Actually, you know, I was going to.
Hi, I'm the Lost Pirate.
I was going to have it be opposed, so it's whoever made a better one. But I'll just make it actually like I'll roll for them and see what they come up with. So it's going to be just average because you're looking for like extra, you know, special.
You won't believe this.
I will.
What would you think I rolled?
One advantage.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, we should keep your average.
Can I just take? It's like take 10, except it's just take one advantage.
I could not be less stressed.
He rolled 0, but three advantage.
Ah!
I think we should get an astromech droid.
Instead of
You, as pilot. Maybe I can start up a relationship.
oh, that is awkward.
All right, so you guys take off and setting a course for.
Are you saying C3PO and R2D2 weren't
I didn't.
a couple?
I guess that's the only way R2D2 put up with him.
It's Bert and Ernie all over again. Anyway.
What?
Dirty thoughts.
Okay, we're going to Sirocco was already leaving, right?
That's why I was leaving.
And they called right after that, so I say we head to Sirocco and start there.
I think he said where he was.
He
I
said,
didn't jot it
he
down.
said just leaving the planet,
They were
Oh,
just
did he?
leaving.
That's right.
and then he got hit like almost immediately.
Yep. So we'll come out a little
Great
way.
plan. Sounds like one we had.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys head hyperspace, and we'll iris out on that. Thank you for listening. Did you think anyone did anything that deserves any extra XP? Head to beggingforxp.com and let us know in the comments. Till next time, good gaming.